Hey everybody, find out my picks for Physicians Formulas, Master or Disaster. Keep watching. For those of you who know me, you know I'm Mandy. For those of you who don't, hey, welcome, and I hope you like and subscribe the video. Today we're going to be talking about some of Physicians Formula's best and worst, which I like to call Master or Disaster. So let's go ahead and jump. Okay, so I got quite a few products from Physicians Formulas. A lot of them ain't brand new. Some of them are products that they've had out for years, but we're going to go ahead, and so this video ain't 10 years long. We're going to go ahead and just kind of run through it and go kind of fast, and I'll tell you which ones I like, which ones I don't. The Masters or Disasters. Okay, so the first thing that we got is, of course, I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way because you already know this is in almost every one of my videos, every one of my tutorials. This is the Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula, and of course I've got the light because I am fair. This is such a beautiful bronzer. It does have a sheen to it, but it just gives that sun-kissed glow. I mean, it is such a beautiful bronzer, and I use this almost every day. So, of course, this is going to be a master. Okay, the next thing that we got is the Youthful Wear. This is Physicians Formula Spotless CC Cream. You can tell I've used this a lot. It's kind of wore, but this is such a beautiful CC cream, and it is so pigmented, and it is so thick, and I love thick foundations, but I do have to set them with a powder or a setting spray. Now it is really thick, like I said, but this I also use for a foundation because it's got great coverage. I'm not sure if you can see it in there. It does have color to it, but it is so beautiful in the skin. It gives it such a beautiful finish. It's not exactly matte, and it's not a satin finish. I'm going to say it's a satin matte. That's what I'm going to call it. But it does have beautiful coverage, and I just have to use one layer of it, and it does have a lot of coverage. Like I said, it covers everything. It is beautiful. So I don't know why they call it a CC cream, but I'm going to put this under Master. Okay, the next thing that I got, and some of this stuff is wore because some of it I have ran out of, and I just cannot throw them away because I love the packaging of Physicians Formula. I mean, if there's anything Physician Formula has and they can do, it is definitely packaging. Now, this is their Super CC Concealer Cream, and like I said, it's wore, so you can't see anything on it, but there's the bottom of it, and there's the top. Now, this has got the brush on it. This is one of the concealers that's got the brush on it, and this does brighten, and it does blend out beautifully, and it is such a beautiful shade. I've got mine in light medium. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful concealer. Now, Physicians Formula has a lot of concealers, and most of them I really love them, and I love using their formula because they have such a beautiful finish to them. So, of course, this is going to be another master. And hopefully this video, I'm going to have more masters than disasters because I don't really like to not like a product. But if it doesn't work for me, which even if it don't work for me, it doesn't mean it's not going to work for you because everybody's skin tone and skin type is different. So what don't work for me might work for you. What don't work for you might work for me, so vice versa. So that's how we got to keep it. We got to keep it real, girls. Okay, the next thing is Physicians Formula. Now, this has come from I think their Sexy Booster line is what it is called. I'm pretty sure. Now, this is their mascara, and of course, it's in black. And I love this formula. And it's a dry formula, but look at the brush on this thing. And it really grabs onto your lashes. This is one of my favorite mascaras. So, of course, this is going under Master. Okay, for the next thing, I'm trying to pull out a disaster, but I'm trying to pull out one thing at a time, so we will get to them because there is a couple of them in here. Now, this is Physicians Formula, and I believe this is from their Nude Wear line. Now, this is a concealer and a foundation, and it's a stick. And if you could tell, it is just about out of it, but I'm still using it for a concealer. It's a beautiful, beautiful tone. It is Nude Glow. This is their Nude Glow Stick. Now, like I said, you can use this for a foundation. I've used it for a foundation a couple of times. It does leave such a beautiful satin matte finish. It is awesome. I love this stuff. And to use it for a concealer, that's usually what I use it for. Beautiful. Just beautiful all the way around the board. So that's a master. Okay, the next thing that I have, this is Physicians Formula, and I believe this is from the Sexy Booster line too. I'm not exactly sure. It is their Fiber Mascara Extensions. Not sure if you can see that. And I'm pretty sure it is from their Sexy Booster line because most in their Sexy Booster line is red. This mascara is awful. Let me tell you, this is definitely going to be a disaster, y'all. The fibers on this thing, this is also a dry formula. But the little fibers in this will get into your eye. I've heard of somebody going to the hospital to try to get some of them out. I don't know if it was this line or not, but this is the worst mascara I've ever bought in my life. Either going to toss this. I don't really want to give it to nobody because I feel like they would get hurt with this stuff. So this is definitely marked as a disaster. Okay, now this product, this is their Super BB Insta Ready. This is their Contour Trio BB Stick, Blush Trio, or whatever. This is such awesome packaging. Like I said, Physicians Formula is they do their packaging so well. It looks like a little baby deodorant. Now, if you can see this, it's got 3 different shades in it. It's got a very dark rose color, a peach, and also their highlight. Now, this, I don't know what to do with this because there's 2 shades in this I like, and there is 1 shade in this that I hate. I just hate it. So this is going to be a master and a disaster. Let me show you here. The highlight shade I love, and it is beautiful to use for a cream highlight. The middle is a blush. It's like a peachy tone. I'm not sure if you can see that. It is such a beautiful cream blush shade. But the color right here, it's a really dark pink. I don't know if the camera's doing it any justice. That is supposed to be your contour shade, and I hate it. It looks awful. It looks like I've got 2 colors of blush running down the side of my face. Now I know where they was going with this idea. It's supposed to be 1 swipe and you're done. It doesn't work like that. And the contour shade is just awful. So I'm going to have to label this master and disaster, which is kind of weird, but I didn't know what else to do with it. Now the next thing that we have is the Physicians Formula. Now this is light pink. This is one of their lip glosses. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lip gloss. And if you can see, it's got the little mirror on there. This is one of their lip glosses, and it's clear, like a clear pink. If you could tell, it's got the little stubby brush on the end. It goes on beautifully. It stays on beautifully. And it's also got the light. Now, supposedly when you turn this light on, I don't want to blind you, I'm sorry. Supposedly, when you turn this light on, after you put the gloss on, it's supposed to change into your pH balance. It's supposed to catch that or something. And it's supposed to turn your right shade of pink. I think it's just beautiful. Sometimes it does go on dark somehow. And sometimes it just stays kind of the iridescent pink. But I do love this. So I'm going to label this as a master. Next thing I've got, and if you could tell, it's got tape all over it. This is their Super BB Insta Ready Filter Trio BB Powder. Like I said, this you already know is going to be a master because it's still in my collection. And I've got tape on it holding it together. But if you could see, it's got 3 different shades in here. It's got your bronzer shade. It's also got a highlight shade at the top. This right here I would consider a blush. This is a very beautiful, I use this just for a bronzer, and I kind of swirl it around. And you can also use this to set your face foundation. Just beautiful all the way around the clock. The highlight shade gives you a nice light champagne shade. Now this I wouldn't really use for a blush. It's a little bit too light for my liking, and it doesn't have glitter in it. It does have a sheen to it, but not a glitter. But I swirl this all around, and I do use it for a bronzer, and I believe it is a beautiful bronzer, so I will label this a master. Next thing I got is, of course, another concealer from Physicians Formula, and it is also from their Nude Glow or Nude Wear Glow Stick line or something. Not stick line, Nude Wear line, I believe. Now this is their concealer, and it's supposed to match with the foundation stick that I have, which also could be used for a concealer. Now I don't know if it's the same concealer that is in this in liquid form or not. Of course, I've got mine in, it says Nude Glow Light. I believe mine's light, and it is another brush formula with the brush at the top. This is such a beautiful, man, I have said beautiful so much in this video. Y'all probably want to vomit right now, but I don't know any other way to describe Physicians Formula. I just love their concealers. I mean, they're awesome. They've got it down packed. I love them. But this one is more, it gives you like more of a highlight up under your eyes, but it is still awesome. I love it. So I will list this one under Master. Next thing that I got, now this is also from their Sexy Booster line. This is their eyeshadow palette in, just says Sexy Eyes. Nice going, Physicians Formula. Anyways, mine busted, if you could see. Whoop, some of it fell out. Mine busted, but if you could see the bottom right there, see the little shoe indentation in it? Well, the other, I think there was 3 more shades in here, and they all had like a little design like that little shoe in it. This was such a beautiful, such an awesome eyeshadow palette, and it's just awesome all the way around. I love it. But the other 3, like I said, they broke, so I done the alcohol trick, so it sort of come out like a, I use this almost every time that I do a smoky eye. I mean, it's just an awesome shade. It's beautiful, and this was their black. I'm not sure if live swatching it does it any justice, but it is a very beautiful palette. I will label this under Master. Okay, the next thing I have is another eye palette. Now, this is their Natural Nude palette. And if you can see, it's got all these little, I think there's 12 in here too, 4 or 6, 8, 9, probably 10. I'm probably counting wrong. That don't sound right, but there's these shades in here, and it is so beautiful. And I think they got 2 or 3 other palettes just like this. This one's the Natural Nude, tells it right up there. Then I think there is just the plain nude, and there is one other one I do believe. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But these are called their Shimmer Strips. Now, a lot of times what I'll do with this is I usually mix these all together for an eyeshadow, or if I need the inner corner highlight, I'll use the lightest shade. And you can actually use this just for a plain highlight on your face, up above your cheeks. But I do like to swirl in the lighter shades in this. This is such a beautiful little palette, and it is so easy to travel with. Just awesome, awesome, awesome packaging. So this is going under Master. Okay, next thing that I have is another eye palette. Now this is their Glitter Shimmer, I believe. Shimmer Strips Extreme Shimmer Custom Eye Enhancing Shadow and Liner in Glam Nude. Now this is the shade that's got the purple in it. Now, these are some beautiful eyeshadows, but they are just, I mean, it looks like it lies to you. You think the pigment's there, but once you swatch them or you get them on your eye, it disappears. It's like it just goes into nothing. So I'm going to put this one under Disaster because it does not do what it is supposed to do. You think you're getting a lot of pigment, girls. You're not getting nothing. You're wasting your money on these palettes. So that one is going to be labeled a Disaster. Now for the last things that we have. Now these are their eyeliners. Eye enhancing eyeliners. Let's see. Shimmer Strips Custom Eyeliner Pencils or whatever. I think they got like 2 or 3 different packs of these, and I had a couple of them, and some of them I gave to my mom. But the ones I wanted to keep was the purple, the green, and this kind of smoky glittery one at the bottom. I would think it's a taupe top color. I'm not sure. This just says Nude Eyes on this one. That's their glitter pencil. The purple is labeled Green Eyes for some reason. And this is also labeled Green Eyes. So I guess that was the package that they come out of. These, I love them for the color. My God, the flies are going to carry me off. Sorry. These right here, I love the glitter eyeliner pencil. And it's okay to use on top of the eyelid. But if you use them for your inner waterline, I don't know about y'all. They might do you different. But to me, they make my eyes water and they kind of burn. They kind of give me a burning sensation, so I cannot use these. So the rest of these my mom will be getting because she can seem to wear them fine. So I'm going to label these a Disaster. And that was the last of the Physicians Formula, and I'll have another one up next week. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I hope y'all like and subscribe and come back and see me. I got challenges, tags, and everything else coming up. So please like and subscribe, and I love you all. Thank you.